Hello, 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 everyone, and welcome back to GBBC episode. I don't even remember. I'm a be real. It's been so long. I do not even remember what episode this is. And Momos right now in chat is asking, what is GBBC? The best way to think of GBBC is everything you need to know on Master Duel, right? So we're gonna be covering like what tournaments there are, which we do got a big one this week. I'm just saying, no leak so far. Yo, was good, Cam. We're gonna be talking about the T2 trials. We're gonna be talking about the general state of the meta for a bit, and yeah, I'm with my boy here, Nikki. Yo, Nikki, say hi.
What's up? Hello, hello, hello.
Yo,
What's
yo,
up,
yo, yo,
boys?
yo. Yeah, Nikki boy, I've heard that you've been playing like a ton this month, right? So, what do you think about the current state of the meta?
Yeah, I'm playing like 2 games every day, to be honest.
I mean, hey, that's more than most people can say.
Let's say it like this. I think the game healed a bit. I mean, there's still some problems, a lot of problems, but I think the meta is cool. Like the games I play, I'm having fun, but there are still some problems which they may be gonna fix next ban list. I don't know.
Yeah, I
Let's
do
see.
I do kind of hope that as well. But
What do I think about the current? But Tere Miara has a good question. Nikki boy, what do you think about the current TFT meta? Oh, I like the current TFT meta. It's pretty good. It's better than Master Duel. But yeah, Master Duel is also fine.
okay, I heard Nicky Boy only plays Marvel Rivals. I guess my sources were wrong. So yeah. But yeah, I do agree that like he has healed a bit is like the perfect way to put it, right? It's like it's not like a great state of the meta, but it's like it's way better than we've had for like the past like 7 months, right? It's way better. It's the best it's been for like a long while. Like Malice is like not completely gone, but it's like it's on the back foot, right? So like you see it like a lot less. It does like all that bullshit a lot less. Audion seems to have fallen off a bit because of Yami. People are like between Yami and Dracotail right now. So like Ryziel, like when it does do its thing, like it's still bullshit, but people are kind of like switching to like Yami Mitsu as their favorite Mitsu version right now, so but yeah, I feel like just the fact that Yami came out and a lot of people are just kind of split between Yami and Dracotail, which are like way better decks, like design wise, than like the decks we've had for like a year and something now. Like the decks actually feel fair to a certain point, right? Like they both have some sort of bullshit to them, right? Like Yami does have the bullshit with Mitsu, which I think is like a whole other problem entirely with like how Mitsu is designed. Dracotail does have the activate maxi, recycle it. Like that's part of like the issues of the deck, but I feel like it's been like a lot better, And talking about like the general meta though, even though the tier list on MDM here, the best tier list there ever is showing that Mitsurugi Yami is actually tier 1 and Pure Yami is like on the back foot. I think in rated right now, Pure Yami is actually doing a lot better, right? Pretty much everyone I've seen on like high rated is like on the pure version to some extent, right? And sure, buddy, that's the joke, Vortex. Come on, but yeah, and a lot of that do we put a lot of that to Sanga, to Jester Confit? Jester Confit, my goat. Nicky boy, what are your thoughts on Jester Confit?
That's okay. I'm not the biggest fan of it, but you can probably play it. I think Pure's probably also fine without it, but you're missing like a third push sometimes, or like a fourth push,
like,
and this card always helps.
Yeah,
So it's okay. It's okay.
Yeah, this was, I feel like this was kind of developed by like a lot of different people at the same time, but like separately, because just a confit right now is basically being used as like just like a free extra push, and it's also the fact that it's an inherent summon instead of like an effect summon, like an effect activation, makes it like so good with Piri Race map. Yes. Because you can just search it and it doesn't need to activate. You can just special summon it for free, and that's all you need from it, right? And it makes the deck, the way I like to put it, it makes the deck not scoop to horn on the normal summon, right? Like it's basically like the removal on like the first body that Yami puts is like very strong against it, and Jester Confit does help with it a bit, And there's also people that are playing actually Sangan with the same thing, Sangan. So Sangan actually kind of does like a similar thing as map, right? You can normal summon Sangan, link to Almirage, Sangan can search the Jester Conflict and that's full Yami combo, right? Or in situations where like you get hand trapped, you can like, or like you have everything, you can just go Yami, Sangan search Maxi, and that's always very fun, right?
Yeah.
But
I think
yeah, you
Sangan
know,
is
what's
I
it?
think Sangan is worse. Sangan is worse
Yeah,
because
Sangan is worse,
it
of
does
course.
not give you like Sangan does not give you an additional push. Sangan also, if you normal summon Sangan, you get 5 mana into Artalion, it sucks. With
Yes.
just a comfort, it's probably better, right? Because it's not hard
Yeah,
one
of
spell
course, of
turn
course,
special
of course,
summoning.
of course.
So this is like a
Um,
lot better.
yeah. So just like basically Sangan is only like an option, ever an option, if you play the Jester Conflict because of how strong Jester Conflict is in the deck, right? But yeah, you know, like Sangan is like a lot very on and off right now, but Jester Conflict seems to be like a lot more used in pure list at least, you know. And Dracotel on the other hand though is actually like very locked in on branded right now. Like the Spenta, you know, like people are, you know, just like done with
I
it, you
mean,
know. Obviously it was never good, right? Like let's be honest, right? It's just it's turning a
yeah,
deck like
I never liked it.
yeah, I never liked it either. It was just like, but like, it's not that I never liked it. I didn't want to play it, but it also like I hated playing against it, right? Because when it sacks you bad, bro. Even though like the problem with Spenta has always been that it gives weaknesses to Dracotel, right? Because like Dracotel, one of the best parts of Dracotel was the fact that it wouldn't lose to Ash or Fua, right? Like Fua or Ash basically did almost nothing, right? I'm sorry, Fua or
Yeah.
Maxi, right? And now you add Spenta, and you know you no longer really have a play, you know, into Maxi, you know, like
Well,
yeah,
what I don't understand with this like Spenta shit, like you take a deck which is like really resilient to any hand traps, and you just turn it into a combo flop, which the end board is also not even FTK, right? Where I'm always thinking like, okay, but why do people do this? Like, why can't you just play like an FTK combo deck going first anyways? Like for example, when Malice was the good, right? Like the ban list before. Like you could have just played Malice. Like if you want to play combo slot, play Malice, play Onomat, play whatever. But why do you turn your deck, which is really good into non-engine, into a deck that loses to Fuva, loses to Maxi, also gets drawled, which sucks more. I
yes,
mean, it's not unplayable after draw, but
yeah.
like you know what I'm saying. So like it doesn't even make sense in my opinion to like why people do this. I don't
the
understand.
the logic behind it was that Dracotel like turn one board even after like full combo, let's call it, right, is breakable, right? And Spenta gave it like that final push to the point where it's like the board is no longer like feasibly breakable, right? You can maybe break it, but it's like super ridiculously hard because like you would have to
Yeah.
contest like a negate, like an omni negate on top of the double traps, right? On top of like a possible Kaliga, which was kind of the nail in the coffin. But like I don't know. It's just like getting the board broken was not really worth the fact that you would just lose to like full one maxi, you know?
Yeah. Also, I think it's going second wise. I don't know. I think you trade like non-engine for it. So I think the good part about Dracote is that it can play a lot of hand traps and also is going second really strong. And I think the Spenta version is just worth going second with less non-engine. But I never
Yeah,
played that variant, so I don't know.
I do also
I
agree with
actually
that.
don't.
There was like a
I
lot of
don't.
there was a lot of like talk at first. It's like, oh well, like Spenta version is not that bad going second, right? But I feel like it's just like especially because you play certain cards that are just like awful bricks in the sense of you draw Crowley, you have an extra normal summon in hand, right? You trade the big dragons for it. Oh, you mean for in terms of non-engine? Yeah, but then your deck is just like a lot worse into like pushes, for example, right? Because 5 mana fused with an Urgula is no longer like FTK into a Dracotel board.
Yeah, I
It
think in
be
TCG it makes more sense because you get like the soap Albas soon, and I think it makes more sense. I think in Master Duel it was not necessary. I think the branded Dracote is already pretty good, and it's obviously the best deck right now. Dracote
yeah.
because it's
It is
you have
okay.
one
So
bad matchup. Yeah, you have one bad matchup. That's it.
yeah, it is the best deck, but I feel like it's not in terms of power level that is the best deck. I feel the power level it's probably like lower, like in terms of how strong it is than Yami, but it has like a winning matchup into Yami, which
Yeah,
like really helps it, right? Because Yami has this thing where it's like if Yami has Herald, it's tough for Dracotel, right? But all you need to do is breathe on the Herald, and there's almost nothing Yami can do to like stop you. Like none of the interruptions past that point are relevant at all, right? So it's like,
Yeah.
let's say you have a nib, right? So if you have a nib against pure Yami, you just make sure you check the Herald with it, right? You make sure they use the Herald
Yeah.
on it, and then you just go normal summon Lucius, activate Kitu, whatever you want, right? And there's not what are you gonna do? Bounce your cards like fucking, I don't know, flip them face down? Like, come on. It just like the interruption
Yeah.
just suddenly the whole board becomes a joke, right? But yeah, but the one problematic matchup is really problematic actually, which is, you know, like this.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I hate this card. I hate this card so much.
Yeah, I hate this deck too, bro.
I hate
Like,
this deck. I hate this
deck.
deck. Earl face reveal, damn, bro. Hawkeye, I've been face cam streaming for like 2 months, bro. But but yeah.
Bro, I'm telling you, I'm telling you, Lunar Light, bro. Like, I hate this deck really much. And like the thing is, like, if you would have asked me the same question like 1 month ago during DC Cup, I would have said, "Yo, this deck is like the worst deck ever," because I played against this deck like 20 times, but I played like Onomat Razier, right?
Yeah.
So it was crazy free. Like, I don't give a single damn about anything that this deck does. But now, when I want to play like Yami, for example, or I mean, I don't want to play Dracotail, but if I can play it, I insta lose to this card. It's so frustrating, bro. Like, you just lose. The game's over.
Did
Which
you
is so
read
bad.
any,
Like,
did you read any Moonlight cards yet? Ask Spectre. I won 3-0 versus. On Lunar. No, 2-0, sorry. But no, I still don't have not read any single Moonlight card. But like this, what I really hate is just like, I really hate when unaffected cards are just like so what's the word? Like so free, right? In the sense of like it's just unaffected, right? There's no like condition to it. There's no like some sort of like way you can work around it, right? Because like I miss the days when like, you know, Noir was unaffected and people were complaining, but at least Noir had some sort of condition to it, right? Like I beat a 9 material Noir with Branded Dracotel, right? Because you can do something to Noir, right? The win condition is there if you just play correctly enough, right? Or like if you're up against a Psychic and Punisher, right?
yeah,
Psychic
you
and
can
Punish, right?
try to like
You can try to like swing, lower your life points, and then get rid of it. Against Chaos Angel, you know, you always have your spells and traps, right? And it's
Right.
still like
Well,
activated, you know, not like truly, you know,
well,
like yeah.
well, also the problem is that, for example, if you go first and you build your board, whatever you play doesn't matter now. Like you build your interruptions, this and that, and then your dual opponent in like he baits something out like 1 or 2 interactions, and then he goes heavy poly. I think that's
Yes.
the frustrating thing because like
Yes.
once this card hits the board, it's over. But like the Pearly player, you can hinder him to like get to
Yes.
this part.
Yes.
You know what I'm
Yes.
saying?
Yes. Yes.
But like
Yes.
if they draw heavy poly, I think it's just over and it just sucks. Like
Yeah.
I'm not a fan
So
of this. I'm also not saying like ban this card or whatever. In TCG, this deck also got stronger because of the recent ban list that just happened. I'm not a fan of this deck, but it also has bad matchups, right? Like Malice was the worst matchup for the deck. Risey is also pretty bad for this deck. So this deck has some counter matchups, right? It's just really strong because it's really good against the first 2 decks right now, which is okay. It's the counter for the counter, whatever. It's
and
okay.
I
I
think
can live with it.
okay, but there's also another thing where it's like I feel like when you say counter to this deck, it's hard to say true counters, right? Because like the full board of Lunalight is double Liger and the nib in the back, and I feel like the nib in the back is another fucking bullshit. So like, okay, so can we agree that this card has to go? Like, can we agree that this card has to go? Also, I'm not streaming, but like, let me share screen for you as well. Can you agree this card has to go?
Well, what you're basically saying is if this deck gets uninterrupted, it's hard to beat. I mean, to be honest, if Mitsurugi Yami goes uninterrupted, I mean, you're not beating this. So, well, yeah. Most of the games are not that. Like, you get interrupted
Yeah,
sometimes, right?
yeah,
You get an Ash.
but
You get an Ash on Silverheart.
So,
Whatever.
but there's another thing, right? So when I was preparing for the for T2 trials, right? You know, because I knew they would send Lunalight into me, right? I knew, but I was like, okay, so the one matchup I'm really worried about is Lunalight because when you're playing, because like I was playing Dracotel's first deck, right? So like I knew like the counter was gonna be Lunalight. Now, what do I play as a second deck, right? that fully counters Lunar Light when you're going second, but you cannot rely on hand traps. And when I was trying that, do you know just how much the cards that actually beat, like the decks that actually beat Lunar Light, like dwindled, bro? Because like even Ryziel does have a tough time if you just save your Nib for the fifth summon, which would be the whatever is it, the light dragon that protects from destruction, right? Like it actually becomes that. Mekanko is a monkey deck. Like I thought about Mekanko, I thought about Yubel. Monkey decks, right? Like we're not playing those. But yeah, so it's just like the amount of decks that actually can beat this without using hand traps, just it gets cut down to like so few, you know, which is why like my answer ended up being Memento, right? I know some people called crazy at first, but then when I actually like tested against Strike, it did really well. So you know, all the popular
it depends.
meta.
Like I'm only remembering the 20 games I had in Duelist Cup, which I won like 19 with Onomat when they ended on double Liger.
I mean, yeah, see, when it's just double Liger, Ryziel does beat it. When it's double Liger and Nib, you need to stop the Nib, right? Which is where the even Memento, right? Even Memento, before I did some like testing, some like tweaking to the deck, even Memento always falls at the Nib, right? So it's like you can deal with either like one Liger, one Nib, or like two Ligers, but never two Ligers and the Nib. The third board, it's the third board break that gets you, you know? Like that's what a great man wants.
Yeah.
But I think just in general, like this card absolutely needs to go. Like
yeah, but we both know that games are not played out like this. Like if I have one Ash and they have not the best hand, I Ash Silverhound, maybe they only get one Liger, one Nibiru, or like if I have Fuva, they give me 20 draws, and when I have 25 cards in hand, I can still win this game.
It just becomes a lot more scary in a format like T2. That's the thing.
Yeah, but like if we talk about like if the deck goes full combo and I have no hand traps, I'm likely to lose. But to be honest, Yu-Gi-Oh is always like that. Like whenever was it possible to beat a board? I mean, yeah, Dracotail can do it. If you don't hand trap Dracotail, you can beat some boards. Sadly, not this.
Yeah, but the other problem is like, for example, against other decks, you know, you can at least try to say, okay, maybe I try some board breakers, right? No, not against Moonlight. like there's just so few options you can do. It's so like I hate it so much. I hate that card so much. I'm not saying ban Liger, but ban Liger. Okay, like bro, I hate because I just hate.
I played on locals. I played at locals. I played Eneacraft, bro, and I like double even lead him, and then I won with Eneacraft. Do you know Eneacraft, by the way?
No.
Like it's actually hilarious, bro. It's the fucking the pendulum guys that flip themselves face down and shit.
No.
the pendulum flip deck. Yeah. Like I said, yeah, it's weird. The deck is weird, but I don't hate the deck. Like I can see the point where people say it's bullshit.
I just dislike the design of this card. I feel like unaffected cards are fine if there's some mechanic to it, you know?
Yeah.
Like always give the card some mechanic so that, you know, there can at least be some gameplay to it, right? And then we can talk about it, right?
Yeah, I feel that. I'm agreeing with you, but
also please
but the thing is like Dracotail can play now, like Hobart already mentioned. In theory, Dracotail could play one Kaiju. In theory. But you're not playing it because
in theory, yeah, with Branded, but that's in theory. And let me explain you why the theory kind of fails, right? Because the theory is, for anybody who doesn't know, right? You play Kaiju. Right? And you play the big Kaiju. Where's the level 11, right? There's the level 11 guy. Wait. Where is level 10? Level 10, yeah. This guy. So you play the level 10 Kaiju, right? And you activate your Branded Fusion. You have to hard draw it, by the way. It doesn't work other way. So you have to hard draw one of your two Branded Fusions, right? And then you have to activate it. And you make Titanclad with this and the Albaz, right? And what this does is it makes the Titanclad big enough to swing over one of the Ligers. Now what you can do is you then go Arthalion. Arthalion adds back the Kaiju and then you Kaiju the other one, right? And this does check both Ligers. Here's the problem. Is this exactly 38? No, I think it's like 39, right? Because it's like 14. Yeah, it's 39 because 25 plus 14, right? Yeah. So 14, yeah. They put the whole end board into a single card. Yeah, but you again, like Pearly kind of has that thing too. Like Pearly's end board is a single card, but there is something to it, you know. Like it's just like not only is like completely unaffected, but there's also no mechanic. It also has like a very good effect to it, right? But yeah, so you add this back, you like kaiju the other Liger, right, and then outs it. The problem with that is they always have a hound in the graveyard, right? And a good Lunalight player will know that there's nothing else that they need to care about, like to negate, besides exactly the branded fusion, right? You cannot go into Verte, you cannot go into like just one branded fusion, you have to draw both and assume that they don't have the Ash in hand, right? It's just fun. It's just very, like, it's a very like kind of like cope situation here, but you know. There is, however, like a third win condition, which I've pulled off like a few times, but is not very reliable. The reason for that is because they have to have summoned the Ligers off of Heavy Poly. If you have summoned the Ligers off of Heavy Poly, you can always try to make a Sanctifier, right? And then the Sanctifier can put like a zero attack, like an Ash on their field, right? And then you can swing over it and try to deal the lethal that way, right? It works, you know, but it's very unreliable. Again, so like it's just like all of the answers the deck has are effectively cope, right? And it does apply to just Dracotel. Yummy like versions also have like an unwinnable matchup. Ryziel, I'm sorry, Mitsurugi has like exactly just the Gorgon, but I don't even know if that does out it, right? Because like the thing with the Gorgon, right? The thing with the Gorgon is it has to be made with IP so that they can't like wipe it, right? And the problem is they always like, you know, it's not real out, yeah, because like they can always just wipe the board before it. So like Mitsurugi doesn't really have a good like way to out it, so it really just like it kind of just like wins against everything in the meta. The only thing that's keeping Lunalight in check is the fact that the deck sucks otherwise, right? So
Yeah, Gorgon is cope.
how
Trash. I agree.
so yeah. You know, I even saw some people bro, I even saw some people in Abramax, bro. Like, and I was one of them people. Abramax is like the biggest cope you could ever hope for, but in Yami, you can use IP and Elf to go into Abramax, and it like protects the Herald, and it's like kind of like an out to the, you can swing over the things, right? Because they can't pop it and they can't it's extremely cope. It's not something you would want to play, but yeah, it's an option, I guess.
In Genesis, yeah.
Yeah, it's just
It's like when people said it's like when people said, "Yeah, just play the second Fadra, bro." Like in Temper, it's fine because you need it in niche scenarios when this and this happens. Yeah.
so,
Surely, I'm gonna play.
yeah, there's also like a very
Abramax.
specific person about that, like somebody said like people are behind for not playing two Fadras, we're not gonna mention it, right? We're not gonna mention who, right? But like if you know, you know.
You know. I agree.
Yeah. If
You know.
you know. It's only like for the inside people. You should play Kaleido Chicken them. Yeah, so Nikki can drop Blaster and Kaleido Chick going second.
I miss Blaster, bro. That was a good time.
Yeah. Fadra is engine play 3. Yeah, see, Tere knows the go, bro. Tere knows the go. But but other than that, I
Some
don't
Lunalight,
think.
but
Yeah.
by the way, one thing. Some Lunalight players told me, if I set a face down Fadra, they cannot out it, except by summoning Wolf and pierce it, because it's normal summon that cannot be popped, and it protects. How do you out it, Teremiare?
That I explain.
You can SP it. Okay, if you play it, yes. You summon Tiger King and negate it. I mean, if you didn't use Tiger King for your combo, I get it. Yeah. Yeah, but SP is a pretty good out. Yeah, you're right. Maybe my friend was just trolling because he knows I'm playing Tempai. Who knows?
Would Herald of the Abyss out the Liger? Herald of the Abyss does out it. The problem is that like it doesn't like
They have
help.
two, and they have Wolf.
They have two, and the problem is the Hound. Yeah. The Hound can just negate it. But even if, let's say, you like somehow bait the Hound, it still doesn't help too much, right? Because like if your deck doesn't inherently have the out to the Liger, right? So basically, people would use Herald in early meta because people would end on, even when people would end on the double Noir, right? Noir is not impossible to get over, right? So people would just like get rid of one of the Noirs, right? And then the other Noir is negated, so it can't activate, and then you'd be able to like do your thing from it. But if your deck inherently does not have an out to the Liger, it's kind of cooked. It's kind of fried, But yeah. Forgot Hound. Yeah, Hound is like a big issue with how that's stopping decks from like outing. Also, yeah, shout out to Orcus. It's kind of out there,
Orcus is so trash, bro. Like, who the fuck plays that shit? Holy fuck.
Bro, okay, bro. Orcus is like so broken when you draw Gersu, bro. Like Gersu is still my goat, but like when you don't draw Gersu, bro, and yeah. Also, like I still don't know like what is Mitsurugi doing in Orcus, bro? It's so ass. Like I still don't know what people are doing. But I guess
I think Orcus is like really. I think Orcus is really good in Genesis. You should play it.
oh yeah,
It's really good.
Orcus broken. I mean, wait, is it even playable in Genesis? Like I'm pretty sure like monsters.
No, you don't have link monsters, bro. Lock in.
Yeah.
No.
Oh yeah. True. I forgot. But yeah. So you do like you do a Dingirsu pass. I don't think you can even do Dingirsu pass. It's funny.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, let's see what the next pack is. It's probably going to be K9. K9 is cool. It switches up the meta, but I'm predicting that Yami gets better by K9 because K9 is pretty good into Dracotail.
Yo,
So,
Tere makes a very good point for Mitsurugi and Orcus. Orcus is a high roll deck, so by adding Mitsurugi, you get even higher highs and even lower lows. Perfect for gambling addicts. True. Yo, when you're hosting GBBC, what do you think this is? But yeah. Anything else you want to cover about the meta? You want to talk about before we move on?
I mean, no. I'm looking forward to the next pack. That's what I just said. Next pack looks really good. I'm down to see it. Vanquish Soul probably only going to be in March. That's what the leaks are saying.
Yeah.
I don't know if they are true. Let's see.
It in theory it should be like once like K9 is hit a bit, but like I don't know, man, or at least like that's how it should have been, but I don't know, like because I hear a lot of bad things. Like, I'm not a TCG player, right? I don't know how like VSK9 works, but I've heard a lot of bad things about it, right? I've heard like a lot of bad things about it. Like I heard some people saying like it's also like very up there as one of the best decks of all time, like power level wise, right?
Yeah, it's insane, but like the insanity resolves about like how often you draw Holly through, which is the new Vanquish Soul monster. Like if you draw this turn 0, it's basically GG. The board is pretty crazy. I mean, at least the Dice Smasher's out. I mean, something. Yeah, deck is pretty toxic. But K9 in general, like if you play it pure with Fiendsmith, I think it's okay-ish. Like it's fine. Izuna is going to be a staple probably for Master Duel. Izuna is pretty cracked.
But yeah, so I was actually hoping that it would work like K9 comes out, K9 gets hit, and then after some time, then we get VS, Vanquish Soul, right? Because I feel like not only will it like make VS not as like VS K9 not as like bullshit to like deal with as like it would have been at full power, right? Like no, we don't want to get another Malice situation, right? But also it would give like some of the other like VS decks, like Crystron and stuff like that, like their time in the sunlight,
Yeah, Crystron will be strong again, but I think Vanquish Soul is better. But yeah, Crystron K9 is also pretty good because you can bridge again like from engine to another engine, which is bullshit in my opinion. But yeah, sure, why not? Yeah. How many disruptions VS K9 import has? A lot. And the problem with that is not that it's like a lot, it's like it's also layered as fuck. Like you have a book, you have a do you have a book actually? Yeah, you can have a book, you have a field wipe, you have the Rasen pop, you have this pop from the Caesar, you have Ripper, you have the rank up, you have the look in your opponent's hand. Like it's crazy. It's so layered. I think board breakers are pretty good against it. I mean, Cameron is here, he knows about it also. But I think board breaker are not the best against VSK9, I think. But the deck is pretty strong. And it's also pretty good into Maxi, right? Because you can sort of like establish some interruptions.
Yeah, I mean, because the deck is like a very decent turn zero, you know. You could just go like normal Samurais and get Holy Sue, you know, like probably pass on like very little. It should be very good in the Maxi.
Wait, someone asked me if I can open Master Duel. Wait, John, one sec. Because he's also from Germany. Is the internet problem again?
John
Is
Konami.
Germany dead? Yeah. Yeah, what Skill Hunt is saying, yeah, I agree. The deck is pretty toxic. But if they only release Vanquish K9, I mean, I think it's not the end of the world. It's gonna be the end of the world when Vanquish the support comes out. Holly Sue is fucking busted. Like Holly Sue is. Did you ever read Holly Sue?
Yeah. I did read it when it first came out, you know, and even when it first came out, like when I read it on the site here, you know, I was like, okay, like what is this card? You know, like it's kind of ridiculous, you know, but yeah.
I mean, Tiramiya.
I think it is more likely that VS comes before K9.
K9 was already.
Yeah, it was leaked. It was literally leaked.
K9 got leaked by the one Chinese guy, and he's always right. So I'm trusting him.
Yep. Leaked.
Also,
so
John,
Teremir does not believe any leaks that do not come from DK himself. Okay.
Okay. John, I can open Master Duel, yes, because you asked. I can open it.
So is VSK9 going to be tier 1, 0 potentially? I don't think it'll be tier 0 because like almost in every format that it's been, right? It's always like being kept in check, quote unquote, or like being kept like because of like Dracotel and Yami. So like it's always been like a 3 deck meta rather than like a tier 0 meta, right? But
it's close to being tier 0, I would say.
Yeah, like it will be the best of the 3 from what I've heard, right? Like by a long shot, but like not tier 0.
Yeah, well,
yeah,
you're not checking VSK9 with Dracotel. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I heard the matchup is like miserable.
But to be fair, going first, Yami, for example, like Yami does not trigger Izuna except if you use a Marshmallow in hand. So I think Yami has a better matchup into this deck than against Dracotel. I mean, Dracotel is just hands up for Yami.
Yeah.
Just sucks. Yeah, that's about it.
Yami's favored by a little.
What Cameron is saying. Yeah.
Cameron is saying tier 0? Damn.
Well,
but I don't think it was tier 0 in every other form. Other form.
It got hit really fast, actually, in TCG. It got hit really fast. They put Raven to 1 and what's the spell again? Stake Your Soul. But now they rewrote that and put him back to 3 today. But they put Holy Sue to 1, I think. Which also makes Vanquish Soul a bit more playable, but Holy Sue is like the best card in the deck. So. What about Razier? Well, Razier is not getting worse. We're getting Valon probably soon, which is a good card. But except of Valon, Razier is not changing much. How good is it on the Big C and Fuva? I think against Fuva it's pretty good. Vanquish Soul, it's crazy good.
Yeah.
And against Max C, in every deck sucks into Max C. Let's be honest.
I mean, yeah, but I think it's
the
like
people that are saying
Vanquish Soul even now is like pretty decent to Max C. So like I doubt it will get worse. I doubt it'll get worse with Holy Sue. It should only get better, right? Like
yeah, it's okay against Maxi. Like it's fine. It's fine. You can play.
Yeah,
it's fine. Not the end of the world. But people like myself also like I was thinking, okay, maybe Yami is not the worst into Maxi because you can kind of make your half board and shit. But to be honest, the half board of Yami sucks. You're not winning against Dracotel a single game. They go 1k2 and your half board is out. So like, who cares?
Yeah, no, any starter. Your half board used to any starter. There's legit, I don't think there's a single starter Dracotel can have that like Yami half board beats. But like Yami is just like really bad at the fact that like Dracotel does not care about the interruptions, but also Dracotel is like very good like non-targeted removal or negate, which you know they can't do anything about, right? Because they can't dodge. Like Yami is really good at dodging, but like you can't dodge at Dracotel.
Yeah. Smell is a good matchup for Vanquish Soul. I remember at Worlds, Yuna, there was a TCG Worlds. She played Malice, and her opponent played Vanquisher K9. I think the opponent had like both games. Malice went first, but he had Holisu, like the Vanquisher player, and she just died in her own turn 2 times. Like, I mean, yeah, it's okay, but like, bro, you will see, guys, that the amount of games you will lose when Holisu gets dropped. I think you're losing like 80 to 90% of all games, because disadvantage that this card creates is fucking unreal. It doesn't make sense. It's so stupid. And also, like in Master Duel, you have Maxi as an Earth target, which also makes it a bit better. And you play a lot
Yeah,
of fire
true.
targets,
Yeah.
dark targets. Like it's gonna be rough. Yeah, like I'm saying, like a lot of like most of the decks are losing to Holisu.
You better be playing it or it's rough. Yeah, that's why you gotta be saving gems, which is why I am. I know I'm maxed out on gems already. But yeah, also, why Cameron calling me fat, bro? What? Son, come on. But,
Okay,
uh,
sure.
yeah.
It's a
So,
time now. Time now.
I think it's time. I think it's time. I think it's time to call the boys. I think it's time to call the boys. Yeah.
Okay.
It's time for the ping. And, do we got like some sort of site that we can use for the top cut predictions, or like at least like a picture? Do you have like a picture of
I
like,
have a.
or even
Should
even
I
if
should
it's
I should I should I leak the top cut design already? Yeah, I mean I have it. I have
yeah,
the bracket already.
okay, yeah, that works then. Okay, so guys, Nicky Boy is gonna leak the script for the top cut. Like we know exactly who's gonna be in top cut. But I'm not gonna show you guys. So it's just gonna be me and Nicky. So if you're doing some like underground bets, use this as like 100% factual. Okay. So, um, and did you ping the fellas on T2 in chat?
I did.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
did.
Okay.
I did.
Okay. Let's give them like a minute or two to join. And but yeah, let's talk a bit about like each group. I think the way I want to do this, right, is I'm gonna talk about each group, and then I'm gonna say from this group what two it's 4 teams per group, right?
Top four advances, yes.
Top 4 advances of each group, yeah.
Top four advances, and also like you see on the bracket, I already sent you, but we're gonna reveal it after the stream, I think. The first team of every group gets a bye, so they start in the second row of the bracket, like you see.
Yep. We can see.
Yeah. Okay.
So
Yes.
yeah.
That's how it works.
So wait, does that did I did correct though? It's 24. Okay, yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Because I was thinking there's like 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 4 of them plus 4 here. That's should be 5. I don't know. I guess maybe I'm doing the math. Okay, no, never mind. Yeah, I was doing the math wrong. Yep. So then
Yeah.
the winners final will be peak. Yeah, bro. So, um, talking about like the standings here. Okay, so looking at Group A. Okay, so there's we do got a couple heavy hitters in Group A, right? So we got Ivory Tower. Been really performing this season, right? Like 4-0, in week 4, and they don't seem to like. Wait, let me. I can't look at the matchups easily, but yeah. So they're locked in.
I can tell you. Right? I can tell you what they play in this week. I can tell you this if you want.
Like what team they play?
So Ivory Tower. I have to scroll down on the channels 1 sec. But they should be playing against Injustice. Yeah.
Versus Injustice. Yeah. Okay. So,
yeah.
Ivory Tower. I think regardless of it, I don't think I know it's locked in for top cut, right? Like basically anything that's 4-2 should be locked in for top cut, right? So for the top 4 here. So yeah. So
I think so.
Yeah. Regardless of the last 2 like results. MMC best team, we're gonna win. Yo, Dojo not league. But yo, Dojo league in the script, or what the fuck. So yeah.
Wait, are these? Wait, hold up. Are these the old standings?
I
Oh,
it's the last time
I'm
you've
stupid.
posted. So
Actually, I'm stupid. Wait, hold up.
do
I'm
you have the
stupid.
updated ones? Do you have the updated ones?
Yeah. Sorry. Click on Discord
Yeah.
and go to announcements and go to Swiss standings. The channel. I pinged it
Oh yeah.
in the announcement.
Oh
It's in
yeah.
the yeah.
Okay.
Okay,
Yes. Yes.
these are,
Yes. Yes. Okay. Yeah, you didn't post that. Okay. Wait.
yeah. I forgot the latest. Yeah.
Group
So
A is Group A missing? Group
group
A
A.
might be missing.
It's down.
Oh, it's down there. Yeah.
No, it's down. It's down.
Yeah. Yeah, okay.
Yeah,
So
there
wait.
was the
Let
last two
me
matches we had to.
wait.
Okay.
Okay. Just things that happen in a live
Yeah,
in a live stream
I
voice.
forgot that I didn't post them again.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay,
So we
these
have
are the updated.
Group B, Group
Okay,
C,
these are
Group
these
D,
are the updated
Group
results. Yeah.
E, and Group F. Okay, so now the upgraded ones. The updated ones. So we have Sim and Ivory Tower both at 4-1, but this is after week 5, so there's only 2 weeks left, right?
Two
Because there's
matches.
7. Yeah, 2 matches
Two
left.
weeks left.
So
Yeah.
so yeah, they are actually no longer necessarily qualified, right? So basically they both lose these matches. It's they will they're not necessarily qualified, right? So but they are in a good spot, right? So basically, as long as they win one of these 2 weeks, they will be in top cut. So Average Tower and Sim both doing really good, you know. And then we have Mickey Mouse Clubhouse, you know, like, or as we like to call them, the Michael Mouse, you know, because Mickey is a nickname, and nickname are for friends, and Michael Mouse is no friend of mine. Okay, so Michael Mouse, you know, like started as X2, right? Not really a good look, but you know we've been actually like pulling through. You know, for anybody who does know, me MMC is also my team, right? So like basically the team that I'm playing in, and yeah, so Mickey Mouse, you know, actually been cooking, and you know, especially that last match, you know, against the Box of Friends, you know. Like I'm gonna say, Goddess did put in some work. That's all I'm gonna say, right? Like, it was it was like a 1 second away from being a 3-0 in a best of 2. You know,
But
in our first
didn't
two.
you time out? Didn't you time out?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. The 1 second. So for anybody who doesn't know, right? Set one against the like Mickey Mouse and the Box of Friends came down to 5-4, right? And Box of Friends won that because I timed out while dealing lethal damage. So I was attacking for lethal, right? Like the final monster just attack had to resolve. I timed out. Tough luck, you know.
Oh my god, bro! Yeah, I watched that live. That was funny.
Yeah, bro, it just yeah. But you know, a lot of PayPal allegations were thrown around, you know. But I'm, you know, just yeah. We don't talk about that. Why would you? What do you mean? Why would I do that? Why would I time out? Like, would you? But bro said that like I willingly did it. But Earl timing out? How, bro? Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Petro. Never happened before. But yeah. So and then the Box of Friends still won though the set 2 and set 3. So like, you know, it was almost a 3-0 in the first 2. So yeah. Mickey Mouse, you know, doing pretty good, and then we have Wanderers actually, you know, like also doing pretty good here.
They are still missing. They are still missing a match.
Yeah, they're missing match.
Right?
They should be. It should be 3-2, right?
So maybe they're free to. No. They have to play against Injustice. They delayed it for 1 week.
Oh, I see. Okay, but yeah. So Wanderers, you know, they've been doing pretty decent. For anybody who doesn't know, Wanderers is what we like to call GB3, right? Because Mickey Mouse is GB2, Wanderers is GB3. You know, like you have your pandas, your I was gonna say bears.
Bear.
Like, bear is there too. You know, like it's the whole zoo in there. You know, like,
Also, bro.
yeah, actually just the whole zoo. But yeah, they've actually been doing pretty good. You know, blue lighting and everybody. So you know, Box of Friends, you know, always been like decently performing. You know, Box of Friends. I don't think they've missed top cut before in T2 trials. I may be wrong though, but I don't think they have, right?
Never ever. It feels like they never miss top cut in any tournament they play, but this time it looks really rough.
See, like, I wanna say that, but then like I don't like forget some like random KOH league, right? And it's like they lost, you know, I don't know. So, but
Okay,
yeah, like at least in T2
Okay,
trials, right? At least in T2 trials, they've never missed top cut, and they've just like been like all time like very well performing team, right? But yeah, so like they're not necessarily out yet, right? But they could still make
They
it,
have
right?
to
And
win
I
out.
feel like yeah, they
They
do
have to.
still.
They have. They have to win out. So every team that's like 2-3, like if they win out in this group, they're probably advancing. For example, Mickey Mouse Clubhouse, if they win once, I think they're pretty safe. Ivory Tower Sim should be safe. Also, it doesn't seem like it, but the tiebreaker also makes a huge difference, right? Because look, for example, at Sim, they have won 64 games and only lost 47, and they are 9-4 in sets, which is really good. Um, so I think even if they go 4-3, they should still make it. But you kind of want to be first place, right? Because you kind of want to give a bye, right? Like one break week, why not? Just take it.
Yeah,
SCS also, I want to say something. So this group, I predicted Ivory Tower to make it. I predicted SimSim. I mean, I know these guys. They are a lot of top 100 players, top 10 players. They're really good, strong Asian
mhm.
teams. But I was also predicting SCS to make it, and it's looking kind of rough though.
Yeah.
I don't know what
SCS
happened,
has definitely
but
been
that's not
underperforming.
normal.
Uh,
That's not normal
yeah,
for them. Yeah, definitely not.
and
Like
it's also
two
like
frees.
one of their wins was actually like a really tight win against MMC, right? Like it was really tight. I think it came down to the final match. So
Yeah,
like definitely underperforming. Like it's not every day that you expect SCS to be like this low. Like I think they're like almost out. Like if they lose one more game, they're like for sure out. I'm pretty sure. So yeah,
yeah, yeah,
and
yeah.
Evil
So
Family
I think in
and
this group, I mean, we don't have to talk about every team. Yeah, go ahead. Sorry,
yeah, and Evil Family also
go
like
ahead. Go ahead.
a team that you don't really expect to like underperform this bad. Like last of the team, that's definitely something. Or I guess like
Yeah, I mean,
not
they're
necessarily
definitely
last
better
because
than
depends on
Ace.
injustice, right? But yeah, it's like I feel like looking at at this, without the results, right? You'll just be like, the favorites would be like SCS, Evil Family, Ivory Tower, and then like mixing box of friends. I want to say, right? So I feel like these are like the
Yeah,
usual favorites, for people that like
yeah,
kind of see it. But I don't know, like very,
yeah.
I guess
But also,
honestly, it could also be nice because now it kind of like shakes things up, for SAS and Evil Family and be like, okay, we gotta lock in, right? So come back stronger next season.
yeah, yeah. And like I said, like this group has like, I think every team is like really good. Like it's definitely not like top three potential, but like every team in this group is really good at Yu-Gi-Oh, you know?
Yes, yes,
And
yes.
so it sometimes comes out to like preparation or like how do you think your opponent's gonna play? How do you do the lineups and shit, you know? Like that's something that can happen. Like for example, Evil Family eighth place, like I said, I don't think it's a top three team of the league, but I think they're definitely better than eighth place. Injustice also has some good players. SCS has
Yeah,
some
like
insane players. Box of
this
Friends
is
too.
yeah.
Like
This is one of the teams where it's like you don't really see it as like the highest the most stacked group in terms of like okay, so like
mhm,
there's no like bozos, there's no kaiba core, there's no radiant trade, kind of that. But like it's very
mhm,
stacked in terms of like any team could lose to any team here, right? As you've
yes.
clearly seen, like SCS lost, like Mickey Mouse has lost, like Sim has lost, Ivory Tower, like that, like you can never really count any of these teams out, which I think like is really nice because it makes the groups really tight. I think it's one of the tighter groups, I believe, right? In terms of
Yeah, so
results. But
to finalize this group, we have to make
yeah.
prediction who makes it. And
So
I want to make it like this. I want to say who's first place and then the other three because first place, like I said, gets a bye.
yeah, yeah.
Um, who else is talking? It's me. Hello,
Nikki Boy,
Nikki
the
boy.
the one that organizes T2.
Yeah, that's my tournament.
Yeah.
Yeah. Uh, so I would say first place in this group. I'm giving my predictions. Do you want to write it down or something so we can check after who was correct? So Simpson plays against Box of Friends, and they also play against. Let me check. Simpson plays
Okay, to be fair, I
against Box of
think I could do
Friends
like
and against STS.
I think I could do like with paint, and try to write it somewhere, right?
Yeah, just do it. Why not? Why not?
Wait, let me just copy this, and then we do. Wait a second, paint. Okay, so let me make sure that the chat sees this as well, right? So wait,
Mhm.
window capture. Mhm.
Hennekeeper wins the next T2 Genesis tournament. We need more of that. Moi, after this season, I'm gonna do a bit of a break from T2 trials. It's gonna be back definitely, but I want to have like 2-3 months of like a break, and because of that break, I'm probably gonna make some single tournaments again. For example, Genesis. Why not? I like Genesis. I think it's a cool format. I would never like run a league in Genesis, but I think as a single tournament, why not? So I'm probably gonna do it again. Why not? It's cool.
Okay, so can chat see this? I think Nikki, can you check stream real quick to see if chat can see my paint?
Yeah. You're like
They can see
you're
the
drawing
paint.
something.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
So we do okay. So you said Steam first place for the group.
Mhm.
Okay, so we do.
Oh wait, the prediction? I wouldn't put
Yeah.
Simpson first place.
Okay, so
No,
which
no,
one
no.
which one would you put first place? Oh, wait.
I think if I watch for the last matchups, I think the first place is gonna be Ivory Tower. I think, in my opinion.
Wait. How do I make this thicker? Wait a second. Give a second. How do I make this thicker in paint?
Uh,
I do not remember.
I don't know. I don't know if you realize it, but you're drawing on like a black background. I don't know if you realize it,
Yeah, but
but
yeah,
on
okay.
stream,
No, the thing is like on Discord, you should be able to see that I'm drawing on like the thing, right? On the Discord share screen. Why are you drawing with a cursor?
yeah, on the Discord. Wait, on the
Yeah,
Discord stream, you are. Wait, draw something.
yeah, you can see this, right? Like this paint.
Yeah. I can see it. I can see it. Yeah, but
Yeah,
on the stream on
on the
Twitch, you see it on a black background.
yeah, I don't know
Yeah.
why the thing is like bugging. Okay, so I don't know why it's bugging on the thing, but
Yeah.
okay, so
Now they
yeah,
see the bracket.
now they see just the thing, but I can draw on this. But
Mhm.
okay, so let me see if I can do something else then. Snipping tool, maybe the snipping tool works. Hopefully. Uh,
Also, because I saw J writing it, I'm still open to feedback for the next season, right? Like I can. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. Like I'm not playing in it anyway, so I'm just listening to what the majority of the players want, right? So if people complain about Worlds format, for example, I would say, okay, I can understand that, but like I made a vote and the majority voted for Worlds. What should I do? You know, like I always want the majority to. Four people in one group making it is
okay,
too much.
doesn't work.
Joey, yes, but like, yeah, I agree, Joey. I feel you, bro, but you have to think about it like that. For example, if you go 0-2 in the first 2 weeks, you're probably out, like already. And I just wanted the teams to hang on, like they paid $40, you know, like if they want to have some content, like just play it out, you know. But like, for example, Espada dropped after going 1-4. They would have probably dropped if they went 0-2, if there would only be top two advancing.
Yeah,
Um, those
but
guys
yeah,
should just be banned. I agree. I think dropping, I will make a rule about this. It never happened, but I think if you pay $40 to play in a league, why are you like dropping? I mean, yeah, you are not performing, but like, for example, Espada
I
plays against Judeo this week.
the thing is,
So it would have been a really cool match, but yeah.
I don't know if like you can really make a rule about dropping, but I don't know because it's definitely kind of tough, right? Also, wait,
Mhm.
I've because like what you're gonna say, like okay, you're not allowed to drop. It's like I mean, like why do you get to
Yeah,
decide? Like we will just
yeah.
we will
Also,
just not
I
show
cannot.
up, right?
Yeah, also I don't want to force them to like play if they don't want to or if they don't have time. It's kind of hard, guys, and please be nice about it, please. I'm trying, you know. Um, for next season, I'm gonna make it a bit better. Also, it was kind of a surprise. You have to understand, guys. I was like actually expecting like 30 teams, but it was like nearly 50. So like it was hard to plan around it, you know. And then also the shit with the website, I was really stressed about this because it did not happen this season. So, but yeah, it's cool that you guys give feedback. So please do that again when the season is over and we can talk about it.
Yeah.
I'm trying to improve as hard as I can.
Okay. So now it should work, right? Because I'm just doing it on a thing. So yeah. What do you think will be the first team for
So
group
I
one?
think in group A, it's Ivory Tower, in my opinion.
Like okay, so group A, Ivory Tower. Wait a second.
Yeah, I think, in my opinion, it's what I predict. ITB, ITB is the short name.
ITB handwriting. So yeah,
Yeah.
ITB. First place. Then again. Wait a second. Crazy. Second place. Sim, or I guess like we don't rank it, but it's like the other thing. So
Yeah.
like
So
Sim for sure,
yeah,
right? Mickey Mouse.
you can do your prediction. I do mine.
Okay. We can do it like this. So I'm gonna do them with chat, right?
Yeah.
So chat. We have MMC, MMC, bro. Who the fuck is calling? What,
Are you getting caught on this, bro?
bro? What the fuck? Who invited
Bro,
blood?
what the fuck?
So MMC, we have the fuck, bro. Wait, isn't it like only top one, right? But I guess okay. So MMC, we have
Yeah, it's randomized, bro.
holy
Can Bunny go
Pesho, the fuck, fuck off.
block him?
Okay,
Block him.
we block Pesho. That is we block. Easy. Or no, we
Yeah,
ignore
block him.
because then
He's
I
out.
have to like add him as a friend again. Okay, so we ignore.
Okay. Okay.
So now, bro, put
Okay.
on
So
D&D. Okay, so do not disturb. Boy, true, I should do that. Then we have Sim for sure. Sim
Simpson for sure. Yeah. So my
MSM. I'm
calls
gonna
are
put them. And
okay.
fourth
Okay.
place, like or like final one. Like it's gotta be between Wanderers
Okay.
and Box of Friends, right?
Yeah, it's
And
between
like
Wanderers and Box of Friends,
and like I
the
wanna
thing
say
is, the thing is,
I wanna say Wanderers because they're my boys, right? But
yeah, I like them
like Box
too.
of
But
Friends is a real shot, right?
Box of Friends is stronger. Yeah. Also, they play against each other this week, so I think this will decide it.
Yeah, there's also like another thing though where I think like Box of Friends not making top cut would also do like a similar thing to like SCS where it's like okay, so we gotta lock in. Like I don't know what happened, but we gotta lock in because this has never happened before, right? So we gotta like gotta get on the grind set, you know, and like not underperform next time. So
Yeah, I just want to point out for anyone that would say the league is rigged, like my team T2, right? Like the organizers and shit. We are really close with Box of Friends, and like if we would give them some secret informations and shit, they would not be too free. That's what I'm gonna say, right? So I'm still calling that Box of Friends gets to top cut. I think they get fourth place. But Wanderers, I mean, to be honest, Wanderers played a good season. I did not expect them to be in the run of top cut. You know what I'm saying? Like they are really close. And I think if Wanderers would have won one of their losses, like they already lost twice, right? If they won one of them, they would have probably made it. But yeah.
yeah, so I will say I will go with Wanderers.
Wait, 1 second.
WD.
Wait 1 second. 1 second. Jamer J is asking, what is the updated bracket? What do you mean with that? You mean the group standing? This is the updated group standing. This is after week 5. But one game did not happen because they couldn't play. Like both teams couldn't agree on the time. And I didn't want to fuck one of them, so I said, okay, you guys have to play next week. Like they have to deal with that. They have to play twice.
Can each
Which
team?
sucks.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Which sucks for them. Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
Can each team get their own Phoebe? I don't know, Phoebe. Are you open to for hiring? I don't know. So
Yeah.
do we move on to Group B?
Can you show again the bracket? What you drew?
Okay, so I said ITB, MMC, Sim, and Wonders.
Teremere, that this is not like a prediction who
Yeah,
plays
but
against
Termina,
who.
I'm not doing
It's
it like
just,
just whatever.
it's just who advances. It's
Yeah.
just who advances. Yeah, because after Swiss, me and Kid Out, we're gonna do another stream where we take out the top 24 bracket. Why even put them in a bracket just to show everybody what team is in top cut? It's not that deep.
Yeah. Or I guess
Nicky
I could.
Boy, who's winning? I'm gonna say that later, Joey. But Joey, your team is high up for doing it this season.
Or I could
Okay,
also
next
or I could also like post all of these and just like check mark the teams that I think are gonna be in top cut. I could also do that, which would be less cursed, I guess, you know. But that's too much.
Yeah, but we can do it. Nah, you just started to.
Yeah. So anyway,
Nicky Boy, who's winning Worlds? Me, Nicky Boy. I'm winning. Nicky Boy is winning. because I'm going to Worlds, bro. W. Phoebe also saying Nikki W. W, Phoebe. I agree. Bro, guys, I have 2,040 season points. I'm the best European player. Please chill down, relax a bit, okay? And just acknowledge that, okay? I'm gonna win Worlds. Let's go, Group B.
The W Glaze. Okay, but who are you taking to Worlds? Me and Morgan?
Can I? I'm taking to Worlds. Villain Boss and Big Villain Valley. These are my two
Villain
picks.
Boss and Big
Okay.
Villain Boss.
Yeah. Let's go Group B. Okay. Let's go.
So Group B. BNE
Yeah.
and Tyrant Typhoon, like to nobody's surprise, honestly. Like, just they're absolutely tearing it. Like they are almost locked in, but yeah, I just don't see these guys not making it out of Group B, out of the group,
Yeah.
right? It's just
Yeah.
I don't think
I
it
think
can
this
even happen.
this group is. I think this group is like the weakest one in my opinion. I mean they have a strong top two. I think both teams are pretty crazy. I would say. BNE and Tyrant Typhoon.
I feel like
Lumpy
and
seems
Friends also pretty good. Like these
Yeah,
guys
I,
are.
I want to say that. No, I want to say that Lumpy is also really good. I watch their games. Also, they play with some people that don't really usually play Master Duel, and they're still pretty performing. I think Lumpy only lost to BNE and Tyrant Typhoon, which is okay. So I think for this group, first place is gonna be BNE.
Yeah,
I mean, they won season
They
one.
won
They
season
got to
one.
top four.
They've
I mean, they are always.
Yeah, they've
Yeah,
always
they're
been like
crazy.
really well performing. Like they got top 4 season
Yeah.
2 as well, I think, right? Or like something like that.
Yeah, they knocked out Josh's team last season. They lost to
Yeah.
A4 on
They've
top
just like
four. Yes.
they haven't like underperformed a single time so far, and like honestly, like it's hard to see them like not perform.
Yeah.
Tyrant Typhoon is
They
I
lost.
believe Tyrant Typhoon is I believe
They,
the Raiden's team, right? Like
to be fair, BNE lost one of their best players, which is Gimlet. He's playing on a different team now. But I think the roster is still strong. Also, Jema J asking what do I do to because of Group A, bro. Jema, I'm saying there are so many good teams in this season. Like it was hard to get an easy group. I think the only easy group is probably Group B. I think every other group is pretty hard, to be honest. So yeah, I'm sorry.
yeah, but
You didn't get into Group B.
yeah, Jamie, this is what happens when I don't do the back end. But yeah, Lumpy and Friends are also I think like guaranteed. So
Yeah.
LF. So Lumpy and Friends are also guaranteed, and we also have
yeah. Sorry. The fucking banana group is also easy. I agree. The banana group. It's Group C or something.
It has Darth in it.
Group
Okay.
D? I don't know. Okay, let's move on. Fourth place.
Fourth
So
place
let's talk about
between
this.
Gentleman's Club and Rising Ether Soul. Rising Ether Soul is another Asian team, I believe, right? Japanese, Chinese, something like that.
No, they are Latam. They're Latam. Surprisingly, like Rising Ether Souls, they like when they submit their decks. I'm not like judging, right? But I'm also like still checking out what people are like submitting decks, and shit. Like Rising Ether Soul, like they often play like rogue decks sometimes, like not every time is like tier 1 deck, they're free too right now, but I still think they have to play against BNE and they have to play against Lumpy or something, so I think they're not going to make it. I think Gentleman's Cup for the first time in their lifetime is going to make it to Top Cut, actually, yeah.
So, wait,
So I think they're gonna make it.
who is the Gentleman's Club facing?
Gentleman's Club, let me 1 sec, please. Gentleman's Club this week is facing someone from Gentleman's Club here. They're playing against BNE actually. Oops.
BNE. Oof.
Okay.
And who else?
Log in.
Who else after that?
I think it's Exiled Force. Let me check it. So I think it's doable. Let me check the pairings on my PC. TGC plays against Rising Ether. Okay, they play against Rising Ether, so they have the direct.
Okay, yeah.
Direct matchup.
Yeah, so I guess it all depends on like who wins between Gentleman's Club and Rising Ether Soul in the head to head, right? So
yes. I agree.
I'm probably gonna go with Gentleman's Club for this one, TGC.
Yeah, me too. I think they have a high chance.
So yeah, they have pretty high chances. And also Exile Force. yeah, that's a rough one. I think it's like
I respect. Now, I actually have to say, I mean, I don't want to shit talk any team because I think
no,
every
yeah.
team, every group has at least a lot of good teams, and you can be unlucky and shit. But what I do respect, and I don't know if Joey is still here or something, I talked about it with Joey. They are 0-5 and they are secure to be out, but they're still playing every game, you know? They're still trying to win some games, you know? To not like rig the bracket, because they could easily say, okay, we are 0-5, we're getting destroyed every week, we are out.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
at least they're playing out, and you have to respect that. You have to respect that.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm saying. So that's cool. I mean, there's one team with Tazaku on the lineup which just dropped, but yeah. I mean,
It's
what should
practice
you
for
do?
them. Yeah, it's always at the very least practice. You know, get to practice against like the very best. So you know.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Also, you paid for it, right? Like, why not take it? Like, if you paid for it, like they paid $40 to play in it, why not take every game, right? How
Mhm.
often do you play against like B&E guys, for example? They
Yep,
have
yep, yep.
multiple gold icons, silver icons. They're really good, and maybe you can play against them and learn something. You know, like I respect that. I think
Exactly.
it's cool.
I mean, you can like try to steal their like deck strategy. You know, use it for next turn for next
Yeah, yeah,
season, and you know just cook. You know,
definitely, definitely. Yeah.
pull the rug.
Also for team, also
Yeah,
for team chemistry and something like if you want to play in, for example, Challenger Cups and shit, you also have freebie freeze, and you can
true.
work on
Yeah,
that
yep, yep,
chemistry
yep, yep,
in
yep.
T2 trials.
Mm-hmm.
So why not?
So yeah, going into Group C here, Los Bozos, All for One, Gala Valera,
Mm.
Hell of Night. Okay, so I think
Okay, what's
Los
surprising in
Bozos.
this? Okay,
So Los Bozos. I
sorry.
feel like I'm just gonna like go ahead and put it LB. You know, Los
Yeah. They
Bozos.
are they
Just
are
like
they are correct. They are,
they're
by the way,
pretty much
they are
guaranteed,
playing
right?
in 2 hours. They are playing in 2 hours. Just saying.
Yes, they actually play
In two,
against the Galafalera, I believe, right? Or not All for One. All for
no,
One. They're playing
against
against
all
All
for
for
one.
One,
All for one.
and I really want to catch this match, but it's at fucking 2 a.m. Bro,
Yeah, it's too late. Sadly, it's too late.
bro, it's bro, like I wanted to watch that match so bad. Like I wanted to take that match, but damn.
Okay, before we talk about every team, I want to ask you. I want to ask you one question, bro. Okay, what's the most surprising thing that happened in this group for you? I think there are two things.
Okay, so Espada going 1-4 is for
Yeah,
sure,
that's fucking crazy in my opinion. That's fucking crazy.
and
I think
I don't know.
Galafalera 3-2.
Hell of
I
Night.
also
Wait,
expected.
what team is Hell of Night? Wait, let me remember.
It's
Uh,
like a KOH, but like I don't know. I don't know how to describe it.
so just like a
They submitted
KOH
two
team.
teams.
Uh, I
Now
mean, honestly,
Hell of
like
Night
I
is
want to say like because I was gonna say like Hell of Night, but like KOH has actually been performing very well, like a decent amount of the time. I want to say, right? So
actually their main team is kind of sucking. But this team is actually cooking. Yeah, they are 3-2. I think they lost to Bozos, which is okay. And they also lost to, I don't know, All for One, I think. I'm not sure. Or to Espada. I don't remember actually. But they
yeah,
definitely lost to Bozos. I remember this. So they're not bad.
yeah. So you know, like some people
By the way,
could say some, yeah,
shout outs to Los Bozos, by the way. They are 10-0 right now. And they only lost 12 duels,
yep.
which is crazy.
Yes,
Which is
yes. They're
crazy.
actually the best performing team in the league right now, I believe, right?
About to change. They're the best performing league. Also, I have some statistic. I'm going to show it to you in the end of the stream. Some Chinese dude hit me up and he said, like, yo, I made a graphic for the top 10 most performing teams of the league. I can show it to you.
Oh, okay,
And you can
nice,
show
nice,
it on
nice.
stream.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool. Yep. Yeah, so I think Los
And
Bozos is going to make it.
yeah, you
I
know,
think
like
Galafalera is going to make it.
Paddle, you know, like
Who's on,
always staying true to the thing, like
who's on
Paddle, I think
Bozos?
both times, you know, like both preseasons, has made top cut, you know, at like the very last like moment with like the very last point, like they edging that top cut spot,
Mhm.
bro. And I feel like this is like the perfect
Yeah.
spot for them. Like always, they're always
They
like
can.
six, you know, like oh they're out, right? And then just at the end they just barely make it. So like yeah.
I mean, just saying they can still make it, right? That's the
Yeah,
crazy
I
part.
know. That's what I'm saying.
They
So
are
like
play-
they can still make it. Like they are like low, but that's literally where they always are.
Yeah, so Cuddle Puddle plays against Rebirth of Ragnarok now, which is already out.
Yeah.
And then in the last week, Cuddle Puddle plays against A4, which is also like the deciding match because if A4 loses today. So like Cuddle Puddle can also still make it, right? That's the crazy thing about it.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
it's,
So
like,
so so
like
so
everyone in this group
Yusuf,
can make
Yusuf,
it.
are you folding or not? That's the thing. That's the question.
Yeah.
Who is on
So
Bozos?
let's go for the
On
prediction.
Bozos, there's a lot of the usual the world's players from MD, but they're like really good TCG
Yeah,
players. So like you have, I
they're
believe there's Pak,
insane.
there's Cameron Neal, there's Christine
No,
Urena.
no, no,
Wait, no,
no,
Pak is
no,
on
no. Puck
Kaipakor.
is
My bad.
no.
Pak is on Kaipakor. So
Let
there's
me
Christine Urena,
explain
Cam
it,
Neal.
bro. Why
No.
shouldn't I explain it? I know every
Okay,
roster,
my
bro. I'm
bad,
the
my bad.
creator.
Okay,
Please, like,
go ahead, go ahead, go ahead.
yeah,
My bad.
but like Earl already said, like Chris Joyner, Cameron Neal, they have the TCG World Champion, which did not play a single game until now. They have Lust is also pretty good. They have like every player on that roster is pretty good. Like, and also it shows because if you only lose 12 duels, it's pretty insane. It's
Yes,
pretty
yes, yes,
insane.
yes, yes, yes.
But it doesn't have to mean anything because I just want to say that last season in groups, Radiant Trade, like Josh's team, they destroyed the group 2, but then they lost in top 8. So you have to perform in Swiss, yes. But then in knockout, it's like if you lose one time in knockout, you're out. So Swiss is a bit more like group stage is a bit more forgiving, you know. Like if Los Bozos loses today, like they don't give a fuck. They are probably they are secured.
Yeah,
So,
they can legit just like start bringing like troll decks just for the fun of it and not care, you know, for like the group standings, you know. They could just do it just
But
for
if they do,
just yeah, they do lose their spot on like the free the buy, right? But like they could do that theoretically if they just want to go for the fun, right?
yeah, if they
but
do
yeah,
that, I'm gonna DQ them. So yeah, go ahead.
Okay, so basically what I'm saying, Cameron Neal is lock-in son. Let's go. So
Yeah,
yeah.
lock in.
So Los Bozos, you know, like definitely like you know, like locked in. We have
definitely
Gala Falera.
Gara Valera, definitely.
Gala
Yes.
Falera is like locked in, the GF here. And also I wanna say All for One is locked in. Because I will say All for One beats Kadopano.
No.
Like that's me. Like in the match, you know, I do, if somebody's told like gun to head, you know, like who wins, I would say All for One.
Who's even on All for One except Yusuf, actually?
Yusuf, that's all I need to know. He's my son. Like what?
I mean, yeah, but he cannot play 1 versus 3.
Okay, tell that to Yusuf. Like what? Like okay.
Lest is pretty good. Yeah, okay, maybe they're gonna make it. Yeah, maybe. Okay, they have Lest. Okay, Lest is pretty good. Yeah, okay, go with it. Yeah.
What did Niggy say? He called you easy work.
Yeah,
so yeah.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
A4 here. A4. W4. That's the best 4 I've ever done in my life.
And then I would say
and then so it's between
HOK,
I mean, it's effectively not. Wait, I'm sorry. So it's not between Cuddle Puddle anymore. It's literally just between Help or Hell of Night. But I think I'm gonna go with Hell of Night. So basically,
actually, I did not expect the Help to be free too, which is actually really good. The problem with the Help is they are playing against. Let me find it, please. Where the fuck is the Help? Oh, they play against HOK now. Okay, that's the deciding match. Yeah.
So yeah, so it's between
They play against
HOK
HOK.
and okay. So I'm gonna say I'm gonna stick with HOK here, right?
Yeah, but I can go. I think the Help is pretty fine. I think HOK is also good.
Yeah, you can definitely see the K in here, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah. So for the people who are wondering, it's not between like All for One and Cuddle Puddle can't both make it. It's always one of the two, right? Yo, Kanak was good. Yo, the best Blackman player. Let's go.
Yo, Kanak Gaming, my god.
Yo.
Yeah.
My bro for real. But yeah, so moving on to Group D here. Level Up Banana.
Okay, they are first place for sure.
Yep, Level Up Banana. You know, like okay, you know they've just been cooking, so they are for sure guaranteed first place here. So like Level Up LUB. I'm gonna put it right. Level Up Banana.
Yeah, they're cooking.
Yeah. Synthesis Cross Familia actually
they are secured, I think,
like a
because
flip. This is a flip from last season, right? Because like they actually underperformed last season, if I recall correctly, right?
Yeah, they went like 2-4 or
Yeah.
something. They bounced back now. Like I said, I think this group is pretty easy. Like
Yeah,
it's
like
it's
it's like
definitely easier than other ones.
the three like the three wheel you would expect, and then like so I say like we can just kind of lock in. It's like synthesis cross familia, so
SXF,
x f,
yeah.
and
And then you have
also
4G1B,
4G
I think. Yeah.
4G, my bad.
Yeah, just player quality wise, they're really good.
Yeah,
Um,
I mean just like four. Like, I was like what like it's four gold players, as like in general like the name staying, but like I think they have like about like eight or something gold players right now. But
yeah, but for
like
that, but for that, they are free too in a pretty trash group. So I don't know.
I mean yeah, fair.
Yeah. Fourth
So
place, I would give it to Team Trishula because they have a player named Butter Tits, which is really funny. But if I would have to analyze it like competitively, I think the best team out of these guys are probably For Justice,
yeah,
in my opinion.
yeah, like
Uh,
these guys are also like very like hardcore tournament grinders. Like you'll see them in every tournament pretty much. But
yeah, I
but but
think
but Butter Tits like definitely
Butter Tits also clears. No,
yeah.
I'm saying let's say For Justice because I think they are the
Yeah,
better
yeah,
team.
for justice, for justice. So for
So
J.
that's crazy. For example, that in this group, the fourth place is 2-3. So that shows how open this group is because everybody is
Yeah,
beating
yeah.
everybody.
Everybody's
But no,
just free. Yeah, but
except Banana,
yeah,
they're not
bananas
losing.
locked in. But yeah, the others are very much. Moving to Group E here. So we have I want to say pretty good
This group
group
is
here.
uh, this is like one of the groups I'm watching like the most because I
Yeah.
think this group is so close and like the players of this group
So
are so insane.
FCG and Phoenix Gaming pretty much guaranteed. Now, which one will be the first place?
FCG.
I'll give it to FCG honestly. Like FCG is just you cannot. So I'll do wait FCG.
Yeah, I
Here
think
wait
FCG gets first
F
place.
oh wait my bad C G
G.
whatever you get the idea. This is
Yeah,
definitely a C, right?
yeah.
Yeah.
Second
So
place is pretty low. I think Phoenix Gaming is also
Phoenix
pretty
Gaming,
locked.
yep.
It's also locked.
PG.
Also the buy, like remember this, the buy is for the first places and the two best second places. So for example, Phoenix Gaming has a high chance to also get a buy if they get second place,
I mean, yeah, I'm
for
not gonna,
example.
I'm not gonna like rate this
Yeah,
last
yeah,
part then,
yeah.
because then it depends. Like you can't really call it, right?
Yeah,
Um,
yeah, 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 obviously. I'm just
but
saying.
yeah,
Yeah.
so we have PG, we have Cerberus. I feel like
Yeah.
this is the way it's gonna make out, right? Like Cerberus and
It's
SJL, you could maybe make an argument for Burn Rain, but like, who do they gotta face? Can you check who they gotta face?
so Shadowburn Rain now faces We Take Those, which not hating We Take Those, but I think Shadowburn Rain should win this.
Uh,
And then they are playing against and then they are playing against NSJL.
NSJL. Okay, so basically it's decided on the head-to-head, right? Uh,
Yeah. NSJL plays against Genesis of Losing Coin now, which are also out. So I think NSJL should win that. And then it's
yeah.
actually the head to
So
head.
it's basically
It
just
can't
head-to-head.
it actually it could come to tiebreakers actually.
Yeah,
Making the decision here.
I might give it to NSJL here, and as no, it can't come to tiebreakers because NSJL is 1 point up. So if basically NSJL, if Shadowburn Rain wins, yes, it could come to tiebreakers. But then again, they have
Yeah.
like much better
Yeah.
tiebreakers, so like I think they would win.
They have much they have better tiebreakers, yeah.
They have better tiebreakers, so
I think Cerberus is safe. I think they play against Team Villain now. Also, shout outs to Team Villains. These are my goats.
yeah, my
But I
god,
think Cerberus is
Villain
gonna
Boss
make
might be
it.
the greatest human to ever live,
Yeah, I agree.
or like at least up there,
But
like
did you write down Cerberus already or no?
oh yeah, wait, I forgot
No.
NS, JL and
And
Cerberus.
then Cerberus. Yeah.
CER. Uh,
Yes.
and yeah, I
That's
think
gonna
that's
be close.
that's it for team. It's a pretty like straightforward team, right? Like no, it's really just between like NSJL or Shadowburn Rain, right?
Yeah,
Beyond human
I agree.
constraints, yeah, he might just be an angel. Um,
And then last group.
and now this one. Um,
Yeah, so
Kaiba Corp definitely locked in here, right? Like it's like
yeah,
Kaiba.
so
Wait,
Kaiba Corp lost one set. I don't remember what set they lost actually. I think they 2-0'd Josh's team. I don't remember actually. I think I streamed that game. I think they 2-0'd them. But Kaiba Corp lost one set. I don't remember what set they lost, but they are pretty much secured for first place. Then definitely Raid and Trade is also secured.
yep.
I'm also expecting, like it's just I'm just expecting that Raid and Trade is going to be one of the best second places because I'm predicting they're going to
Yeah.
win the last two matches. So I think Raid and Trade will end 6-1, which also gives them the bye, which is okay. And then for the other two, I'm definitely having
Yeah.
NBA,
NBA for sure, yeah, and I think
which is.
I think it might just be the HDS, the Heavenly
I have a
Dragon.
question.
I forget.
I have a question. Is that the first time that NBA topped? Because I always see them crash out in groups, but this season they're playing actually good. They're playing really good. Did
I
they
think so. Yeah, I
not
think
top?
that might be the first time they top. That indeed might be the first time they've topped. They've
Yeah,
topped.
yeah. I don't know
So
what their next opponents are, but I think they should be able to do it.
yeah, and the last one might be HDS. Can you check who they're fighting? HDS?
Uh,
Because if they're gonna fight like
well,
Raiden Karma Corp.
HDS fans, I have to sorry, I'm sorry to tell you, but the next opponents are Kaiba Corp and Raiden Trade.
Oh, dude, I just called it. Oh, that's awful. What about Knights of Hell? Who do they gotta face?
And that's, I mean, I think it's like Bastards and SKS or something.
Okay, so it might
So
be Knights of Hell then. It might be
yeah,
KOH.
if they don't fumble, they probably get it. I mean, maybe somehow HTS wins against one of the big names, but it's gonna be really hard.
Yeah,
It's gonna be
I
really hard
don't
for them.
see it. Like these are like the most like two of the most stacked like world players wise teams. You know, like it's yeah, it's
Yeah,
tough. You know, like it's not really
yeah.
just
Kabako,
about about like which one like do you favor this team or do you favor this team? It's just like it's always like these guys are always going to be the underdogs in both of these matches, right? So if they can win, it'll actually be like a
yes,
legendary fucking like move, though.
yeah. And if they win one of them, they're probably advancing. So like they
Yeah,
have
yeah,
like
yeah.
they
If they
have a,
can just one. Uh,
yeah.
maybe I mean, then again, like even if they don't win, like if Knights of Hell does lose against SKS, for example, it could come to tiebreaker.
Mhm.
So even just like doing well against Kyber Corporate Internet could really come in clutch here.
Yeah, at least like don't get destroyed. Like that's the
Yeah,
important
that's
thing.
that's like the most
Like
important part.
maybe you take a set of them, or like maybe you lose like 5-4, 5-4, like something. That would technically help. Okay, and that's about it, right?
Yep.
That's all the top cut teams.
This is
And
the
like if you look at that, like in general, I think they're like only good teams in top cut. Like this top cut will go fucking crazy.
yeah, yeah,
Like
yep, yep, yep.
you have like no way there's like a matchup. Like even with some fourth place teams, like even if like TGC plays like Raiden Trade, there's still like a lot of good players, on both teams. So
Where is the Albania scarf? I forgot it like upstairs. But yeah, like these actually might be one of the most stacked like I think it's the most stacked like top cut we've ever had.
yeah,
I'm pretty
I
sure.
agree. And
Cause
I'm
like
really thankful for that because this
yep.
is actually crazy. Like 48 teams, and then the quality of the teams also is
Yes, yes,
important.
yeah. It's really
Like
insane.
I can if I host the league and make it for free, I would probably get like 70 teams joining. But
Oh
like
yeah,
the
for sure.
important part is like you have 50 teams, and it's a high quality teams. Like
Yep, yep,
sure
yep.
there are some teams where you say okay they're like pretty mid, pretty okay, like they play their games. But like if you look at this top cut, it's looking crazy. Like I cannot tell you who wins here. Are we calling a winner on this now or not? That's the
Uh
important question.
yeah, so MMC. Wait. Let's go. Where do you
Okay, but if you have to make a serious prediction,
go? I mean, bro, like, do you think I'll just ever drop a game? Come on now. Bro,
I think
my only problem is for anybody who doesn't know, right? Like my record in MMC is pretty good right now, right? I am 6-3, right? I could have been 7-2 if I was not a bot, right? But like I'm 6-3. The problem is I've only like played 1 week, so like my availability is an issue, right? But hey,
yeah, yeah.
but yeah, but like a more serious one, like
I think.
I feel like it's
Okay.
gotta be either between like Los Bozos or Carby Corp. Like they're looking way
Yeah,
too locked in.
I wanted to say
They're
the same.
looking way
Yeah,
too locked in.
I
And
wanted to say the
I
same.
kind of want to go with Los Bozos simply because Cam is my son. Okay?
I love them too, but I think Kyber Corp, after losing last season in finals, I think Kyber Corp's gonna make it this season. I think I like they're playing insane. They are scrimming a lot. They are testing a lot. They have the GUI,
Who is WD
would,
Wonders?
would be cool. But it's gonna be rough, bro. Like, just imagine, like, if you get a top 8 pairing of like Los Bozos versus Raiden Trade. Like, you have like fucking 20 YCS wins, Master Duel World Champion, like DC Cup, like 200 tops, like
I mean,
like
like, yeah.
top eight matches, top 8 matches. Which is crazy.
Every Master Duel champion is in this bracket right now. All of them.
Yeah, that's true. That is true. That's actually true.
I hope the GU is not Nash's Dragote. Okay. The branded Spenta the least catching strays right now. But also Cyber saying if team wins, you'll sponsor GBC #5. If my team wins, I can sponsor it myself. It's like $2,000. Like but and on the topic, right? Give me 1 second here. Since we're on the topic, you don't mind if I do a little shill here, do you? So, guys, GBC is happening this Friday. So, the day after tomorrow, $100, up for grabs, free to enter. Just gotta just use the link, and you'll be chilling, right? So, just use the link here, pinned in chat, and you just enter. You literally have nothing to lose, legit nothing. So yeah. Anything else you want to add? You want to talk about 42 before we give closing thoughts?
Well, bro, this season is so much fun. I'm enjoying it. I don't know how you like it as a player.
Oh, I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying it.
I think it's cool. Like,
I feel like it's also just like the meta, because like the meta is like better. Like it's also like a lot more like enjoyable, right? Because like when you're making decks, right, there's a lot more freedom right now, which I really like. Because, for example, before, like previous season, it was always like, okay, so Ryziel, Malice, and like, the third one, right? Whereas like now it's like a bit more, like up for grabs, like there's teams like mine who chose not to play Ryziel at all, right? We chose Mitsurugi instead, like a bunch of teams have chosen Mitsurugi over it, like obviously Yami and Dracotel are always there, for sure. But it's like like we made Memento work, like Lunalight is there, like there's like always like something that people will choose, right? Malice is still not out, not everybody's going for it, but Nikki said he's gonna show something. Oh yeah, Nikki.
Yeah, I'm searching for it.
Cameron, Nikki has been searching for the last 20 minutes. Give him some time. Be patient.
I have to scroll up a lot in T2 chat.
Luna is the best deck in MD right now. Hard disagree, but it has the best matchups in MD, but I don't think it's the best deck.
Where's Yuki? Yuki said it to me, bro.
Is Nikki in his card again?
What? But
trust me, if Nikki was in his card, like we would hear we would hear him a lot worse. Always was the best deck. I know, man.
Okay, I found it. So
Nikki never leaves his card. Yeah, like Nikki inside his card is like a turtle inside the shell. Like he never really leaves it.
Okay, so this is like the win rates of the best teams right now. Which some Asian guy, I don't know who did it, but Yuki just sent it to me. These are like the top 10.
In a bit. DM me the link. I mean Hawkeye, by the way, but you also DM me the link, Nikki boy.
No, I sent it in the room. In our VC room.
Okay, give me a second. Okay, so these are the best performing teams for this season, right? So we have Los Bozos with, I believe this is gonna be win rate, right?
I think that's win rate. Yeah.
I can't read Chinese, but or like Japanese. I don't know what these letters are. If is that one of the 7 dwarfs? What? Winner tanked by Dart. But yeah, so Los Bozos, 81% win rate almost, right? So really, really good. In Group
Yeah.
C, Kaiba Corp, right behind it, but like with a pretty huge gap, like 11% difference, almost 12%
Yeah.
difference. The next we have Level Up by Banana,
Mhm.
64%. BNE with 62%. Raiden Trade fifth place with 57. No
I
six
think that
seven, no 6-7%. Okay.
I think
L.
this just means single games, right? Like that doesn't mean like sets and shit. It's just like single games, like
What?
just single bullets.
Oh, like
Win
this.
rate.
Oh, so like this. Oh, okay, so
So like you see, I think Momo is on the list, like 10th place, Moko Moko, but like they're 3-2 or 2-3, but like they win a lot of duels, but they still lost sets
also,
apparently.
can you read what Zulibo just said in chat?
Is that my goat? And then that what? Ban him. He's out.
No, no,
Ban him.
he's like he's like my favorite Italian, bro. So yeah. Next we have sixth place Sim Sim with 57.66. Synthesis Cross Familiar. Whoa, actually really good
Yeah,
on the winner. I did not expect that. Then we have
yeah,
4G1B 55 for 56 almost. Tyrant Typhoon with again almost 56, and then Moko Moko
yeah.
on 55.56.
Bro, but
Yeah.
like 80% win rate, like Los Bozos is actually criminals.
Has to be false. Where's MMC? No, Cam is because I don't play for MMC enough, bro. If I was if I played every week, bro, it'd be like right on like right behind Los Bozos, right? Just because I
Mm,
want to give my son like the extra push, MMC
mm,
strongest, yeah, bro.
mm.
MMC always
Okay.
been strongest, bro.
Mhm, mhm, mhm.
Momo is here, but 15 group. That's funny. wait,
Yeah.
wait. Yeah, it just Los Bozos is being carried by Snackstall. Noted, noted,
What?
noted.
What? Yeah. Who wrote that? Let me guess. It's like Bear or Libo, right?
Yeah, bad, yes.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Checks out. Checks out.
Snaxol is undefeated. Can't argue that.
I think he never played, right?
um, any last thing we want to cover? I think that
Uh,
is it for
the
Tito
only thing,
trials.
the only thing I want to say is watch out. In like 1 or 2 hours, probably. Let me check again. Who's streaming it?
It's at like 2.5 hours. I'm pretty sure, right? Because
Should
it's at
be.
like my 2 a.m.
It's at 2 a.m. So like in 2.5
Yeah.
hours,
So in 2.5 hours
Kumi
we have Los Bossos
Kumirium,
versus
if you know it.
A4. So basically,
It's
um,
getting streamed.
yeah, on Pumi's channel, I believe, right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
So
yeah.
basically, Cameron will have to beat the shit out of Yusuf, right? So yeah, it's just two of my sons just going at it, bro. I don't know who to root for. I do not know who to root for, bro. They're both my boys. So
I'm
pulling an
also, I
all nighter
also,
for
I
a banger
also,
match, miss me with that. I got to work in the morning.
I
Like
also, I
the
also
match is
don't.
good, but not that good.
I mean, I also don't know who to root for, but I think both those are winning. That's what I know.
Team Boza winning. Okay, so
Yusuf is getting reality checked, and then it's good.
so you're
The
saying
group
that
resolved.
Yusuf is easy work.
Yusuf is easy work. Yeah.
Okay. No, okay, that's what I thought. Okay, Yusuf, do you have
You can
anything you
clip.
want to say to the camera?
You can clip that, by the way, if you want. Like
You
Yusuf
want to
is
clip
easy
that?
work.
Yeah, Yusuf, clip it and then show it when you win.
Well, I agree. Do that.
Like if you do win, you get to call Nicky Boy easy work for the rest of the year. Like even if Nicky Boy wins worlds, you get to call him easy work. I feel like that's a fair trade, right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Watch Cameron throw just for the fun of it.
That's what I'm afraid of. That's the
Yeah.
problem. That's what I'm afraid of.
Nicky motivating A4, yeah.
Okay, Earl. One question, okay?
Hmm.
Except Yusuf. Name me two A4 players. Go ahead.
Ah. Wait, wait.
Nah, you don't look up. Don't look up. Don't look up. Don't cheat. Don't cheat.
Bro,
Don't cheat.
like this is me right now. This- This me right now, bro. Bro, gun to head, name two A4 players, bro. Like I'm cooked. Like shoot me already.
See? Okay. A4 defense. Yeah, by the way, I didn't say that. Go to the bracket again.
Yeah. Wait.
So you have to
Where is it?
understand that like the winner of season 3 has to play against the winner of season 2, right? You know that? For
Oh
the last
yeah.
match?
Yeah. No. No.
You know who's the reigning champion, bro?
Yeah. I know A4. A4.
Great.
So hear me out. So Cam does have the ability to do like a legendary run here, right? So what he can do is beat A4 now, right?
Yeah.
And then A4 qualifies for top cut, beat them again in top cut, and then beat them again in the thing. So Cameron has the opportunity to do like a legendary fucking like prime Michael Jordan fucking pull here, right?
To defeat them 3 times, bro, in one season. That's fucking crazy.
3 times in one season. Like that will be like level of getting sunned never before thought possible. Cam, tell me you are locked in for this, bro. We built off friendship, brother. Oh, okay, and teamwork. Yeah. So fries in the bag, bro. Fries in the bag.
Yeah, let him, yeah, bro. Sure.
Yeah, that's crazy. Okay, so you are locked in for top cut. Okay, Cam, I need to see the 3-0. I need to see the 3-0, bro. Like a rerun of 41 versus EF. I mean, to be okay, to be fair, that's different though. To be fair, yo, King Mari with Ray, thank you. That's different because like that one was like they played like 3 times in like the span of like a week. You know, that's different.
Bro, I did not understand shit because your fucking raid blasted my ears, bro. That's all I'm gonna say.
But yeah, it did blast me too. But I was gonna say like the 4G1B versus EF happened like 3 times in the span of like a week. You know, they had to like redo their match 3 times, right? Those fucking cursed. But yeah, Kim, thanks so much for the raid. Wait.
I don't know this league where this happened. I only know T2 Trades. Dang.
So what you're saying is that like you don't know of any leagues where the owner got clicked a scam link. Thoughts?
Yeah.
So he got cooked by the MILF posters, right?
Yeah, he did.
But then again, so did Abo, right? But you know, like
we don't talk about that, bro.
yeah,
I'm gonna keep that story for like when I stream the finals of T2 Trades season 3.
Bro, Abo canonically a bot for like you know like a solid while. You know?
I'm gonna, bro. I'm gonna leak the shit, bro. He's out.
Bro, he's actually out, bro. It's fine, bro. Like, bro, if you plan taking Abo to Worlds, bro, like keep that in mind, bro. Like you will get cooked.
Sadly, I have to take him to Worlds, yeah.
Yeah.
But Abo also did his part. He already gained 100 season points for our season point team, you know?
Yo, huge,
100
huge,
100
huge.
points.
Yeah, that's huge. That's huge. That's like what, like 1/20th of what you have?
1/20th of what I have, yeah.
Okay. I mean, to be fair, he's kind of carrying, right? So.
Yeah, he's carrying it.
Yeah.
He's carrying. We don't talk about Nildo, bro, okay?
Bro, fall for the hot chicks in your area. Yeah, that's crazy. It's like
that's
like
Terra relaxed, bro.
Yeah. 100 more than this. but yeah, so you know, like maybe that's gonna be the strategy, right? Like if you're up against Nicky Boy's team at Worlds, right? All you have to do is just make a scam link and like have like a third of the team is gone. You know, just like you don't have to worry about Abo anymore. No, it's like
it's gonna be in Japan, right? Like just do like a scam link with like hot Japanese woman in the area.
Yeah, so hot Japanese woman in the area. You know, like those like typical. Make it AI, bro. He won't even notice. That's how much of a bot he is.
Yeah.
You know, like just AI generated pictures. You know, just hot milk, just some like AI milk in there. It's like, yo, let's go. You know.
Yeah, he's bricked up in Japan, bro.
Bricked up in Japan, married, by the way. You know.
Married.
Yeah, married fella, falling for the milks. You know. Yeah. To be fair, you know, like I was going to say, happens to the best of us, bro. But Abo is definitely not the best of us. So, so yeah. Anything else you wanna? We forgot?
No, we're good.
Yeah. We made it to the game. Okay, fair. But
Sorry.
yeah. So now before we close, I just want to give a quick shout out to like the tournaments that are happening this this week. So I mean, I won't say this week, but basically we have the Phoenix Arena, which is the league, right? It's a 3v3 Ironman, $40 entry per team, and it like the entry started yesterday, right? So go have some fun for that. Ironman is like a different style of 3v3, right? But I feel like it has its own like benefits and like issues, But like I definitely know a lot of people that like would prefer Ironman, so there's your league. We also have the Cloudy Weekly, which is happening on Sunday. We have and we have obviously, as I said, we have the GB Championship, $100. Be there. We're gonna have everybody. It's gonna be a fucking blast. So yeah, have your fun with that, and I think with that we're kind of done with the GBBC, which does put us at the let me go to the screen at the GBBC screen, boys. So that was all. Thank you all so much for stopping by. Thank you to Nicky Boy for stopping by.
I got you, bro. Always.
Yo, my god, my god, my god. And did you guys know that Nicky has a really funny hat? But anyway, so thank you all so much for stopping by. I'll see you all in the next GBBC. Whenever it happens in next year. And yeah, bye bye.
Before Top Cut, right?
Yeah,
Probably.
before Top Cut.
Yeah.